Welcome back, investigators, to the Dunwich Legacy. We're doing the dual-handed. We just finished the extracurricular activity, and I unfortunately made a little rules mistake. This card that I was talking about, Stick to the Plan, which I absolutely loved, turns out I didn't. You have to search your deck for up to 3 different tactics or supply cards. So I was like, oh crap, you're not allowed to have 2 emergency cash in there. So I took one of my emergency cash out of his deck and added Ever Vigilant as an upgrade. So basically, it's another way to relieve his resource. Alright, so we're set the interlude, Armitage's Fate. If the investigators were unconscious for several hours, read Armitage's Fate 1, otherwise skip to 2. So we were not unconscious for several hours. When you arrive at Dr. Armitage's home in Southside, you find him sitting in his desk, pale face and sweating with worry. He's grateful for searching for his colleagues, but he doesn't look relieved. With a long pause, he straightened his glasses and explained, "I'm afraid I must apologize. There's something I didn't mention to you earlier." Dr. Armitage then spins a tale you would scarcely believe if it had not been for your halo experiences earlier that night. And your companion log record that Dr. Armitage was rescued. So we're going to go ahead and put Dr. Armitage in Daisy's deck, which seems only fitting. Daisy only really has one slot, and the only thing she's using is the librarian. So she's like full of librarians. Alright, so I upgraded a couple of her decks. I gave Daisy a book that allows her to fight, but it'll put Doom on it. So I have to be careful with using it. Alright. Miskatonic Museum. Several months ago, Armitage and his colleagues had stopped a rampaging horror tearing through Dunwich, a backwater town several hours north and west of Arkham. At first, you can imagine this beast as a rabid bear or worse, but the professor's description of the creature paints a very different picture. It all began when a man named Wilbur Wheatley entered the Orne Library looking for the Ulrus Worminus, a Latin translation of a book called the Necronomicon. Wilbur already possessed a beaten-up English translation by Dr. John Dee, which, ironically enough, that's for Daisy's weakness, that particular Necronomicon translation. But it was insignificant for his purpose. Armitage turned the man away, fearing what use the strange man had for the book. Whitley returned in secret, hoping to steal the book, but was attacked by a hound guarding the university. Armitage, Rice, and Morgan later discovered Whitley's body. A description of the foul corpse, a semi-anthropomorphic and covered in fur, with a leathery hide and greenish-gray tentacles, causes you to question whether or not Wheatley was truly human. My colleagues and I were quick to put our ordeals behind us, Armitage says with a sigh, but it seems that things haven't fully restored themselves. I'll tell you the rest later, but for now it's imperative we get our hands on that copy of the Necronomicon. If my instincts are correct, the assailants you've encountered will be searching for it. After all that transpired, I didn't feel safe keeping it at the library, so I brought it to my good friend Harold Walstead. He is the current curator of the Miskatonic Museum. I thought it would be safe in the museum's restricted hall, but now I'm not too sure. You must receive it at all costs. I fear terribly what they could do with the rights contained in its pages. Alright, we already did the setup. So, let's go get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. I also gave Daisy a higher education, so the more cards she has on it, she can spend resources. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Tommy, let's see what we have. Oh, we have True Grit, B Cup, and Dr. Francis Morgan. I'm not too worried about Darren. I want to keep keeping faith though. So let's see. Our next one is Take Heart. All right, we can live with that. I'll find a weapon. Let's stick to the plan. Alright. Daisy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delve too deep. Awesome. Her Abyssal Tome. Okay. Proper sketches. Alright, I think I actually quite like this. Yeah. Alright, so who do we want to go first? Let's go ahead and get Tom and get ready. Or let's flip this over. There's 2 clues. Alright. We're at the museum entrance. We cannot gain resource. Crap. Tommy, I was actually going to use you to gain resources. I could try to test fight. So I usually always grab the clues. Let's see what happens if we break it down. So, Tom is going to use one of his actions to try to break down the door with a test of 5 strength. Anything to help, Daisy is going to use her Inquire in Mind, which gives him a +3. So I'm up by 2. +1. Got it. If you succeed, immediately act to Act 1B. If the investigators perform the action ability, with great strength you break down the door to the museum, making considerable noise as you do. The security guard sees you, enters, cries out in fear, and rushes toward the back of the museum. The door leading to the museum halls is broken, revealing the museum halls, but breaking and entering in. Alright. The Necronom is being kept in the restricted halls. So do I have to do anything? Do I move into it? Not yet, but... So use your last action to move to the museum halls, because we broke down the door. Alright. Okay. Should we find an item weapon now? I don't think so. I think we should do is go ahead and play emergency cash. Gain 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Kadoki. Now, Daisy, your turn. Go ahead and play props and sketches to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. These are pretty good ones. Move up to 1. I want to get St. Hubert's Key. Alright. Turn that down just a little bit. I'm not sure if it's crazy. There we go. Or should I put Abyssal Tome out? I should only use, maybe I should use that later, or let's see. Let's go ahead and pay 2 to put out my encyclopedia to get ready. Alright, and that'll be the end of the turns. Everyone gains a resource. Draw a card. Daisy gets shortcut. Awesome. Tommy gets self-sacrifice. Great. Doom. Alright, Daisy, what are you going to go against? Cursed Luck, your curse, and Tommy. Tests Willpower 3. Plus, no. Alright. Willpower 3. Do I have any willpower to help with this? So, she's going to play Guts. So he's up by 2. Lesson. And Skull. So, yeah. He passes. And she gets to draw a card. Perception. Hey, get over there. Alright. Tommy, I kind of want you to like get ready for what's about to come. So I can spend 3. Is that fast? It should be fast. Oh, it actually would be play up to 3 from your hand. Oh, that's cool. So I can play multiple cards with one action with that. Oh, that's even better. So let's see. 2 be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can play both Beat Cop and Dr. Francis Morgan. Would I want those two right now? Because we need to find the clues. And I guess I should have really gotten the clues from over here. Huh. Oh well. Okay, let's see. I honestly just want a weapon first, so let's play prepared for the worst. Search 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got a handgun. Survival knife. Guard dog. So we get .45 automatic. That'll work. Alright, so how much resources? That took 1 action. And I can't use that actually now because this is... So I can't even use my extra special ability. So should I just go ahead and use Keep Faith, or... Let's have him move to the administration office. 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot investigate unless if you have 4 or 3 cards down. Okay, so I did that. I moved. And we're going to go ahead and search. Because -2. So I failed by 1. I thought I wouldn't. Oh well. Alright, Daisy. Let's play Shortcut. Move you over here for free action. Then we'll play... Should I really use Perception? 2, 3, 4. I think I'm good. So she's up by 3. Boom. I get 1 tome, so I get draw 1 card, extra card. Daisy's tote bag. Alright. That's 1. Two. 3. Okay. Everyone gets a resource. Resource. Daisy draws a card. Border protection. That'll be helpful, especially in this one. And let me handle this. So wheat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Okay, Doom. Daisy also has a curse left, that would go away because we definitely passed it. Locked door goes right here. So we busted down the door and now the door is locked again. Tommy. So 3 book. So go ahead and give me perception for this, Daisy. -2. And we pass. Pass by 1. And she gets a card for perception. She gets another perception. Perceptionitis. Alright. Muldoon. We want to use Ever Vigilant. So if I play this and these 2, what would happen? I would need 3, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Maybe I don't take Francis Morgan and I take True Grit. Oh no, it's both. It's going to give me attack anyway. So, spend one of our actions to gain a resource. Then spend our action to play Ever Vigilant. So, this costs 3 plus 1 additional for the ammo. So we got we can just put this over that. Then we play 2 for Dr. Francis Morgan, and then 3 for Beat Cop, and because we have charisma, we can have another character. Whew, that was quite a bill. And he's going to go ahead and move back over here for his last action. So he's basically ready for whatever's going to happen. Alright, Daisy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and gain that last one. -1. Got it. Then we'll move. That's 2 actions, so that's 1. Spend as a group, so we're going to spend this to put out one of the exhibit halls. No, we're not going to do that because we know the exhibit halls all go in here. That's the end of our turn. Boom, boom. Daisy gets Psychosis. Not good. Basically, every time she has horror damage, she's going to get physical damage too. And Tommy, you get Vicious Blow. That's awesome. I kind of wish Let Me Handle This was a tactic, but eh. That's fine. Alright, so 1 Doom. And then Daisy. Attach to your location. So it's an Arcane Barrier where basically, let's put it right here because we're going to take it out soon. And Tommy. Terror from Beyond. Ooh, okay, this is a peril, so I can't even look at it. Should I get rid of an asset, event, or a skill? I know she has. I want the events. So let's just say assets. So the only asset I have is True Grit, so that's going to go away. Daisy, your asset is the Hubris Key, Research Librarian, the Abyssal Tome, so you're not hitting, and Tote Bag. That sucks. She just lost most of her cards from there. And I didn't want to get rid of my events or my skills. But honestly, now we look at, yeah, I don't want to get rid of my skills or events. Alright, Daisy. You're going to do your free action with Encyclopedia to give you +2 to your willpower. Let's see. Can you give me any willpower? So she is up by 1, 0. So 0. Right, this goes away because she's going to move over here. Alright. There's 2 of them right here. After you fail a tail test while investigating, discard an asset. I'm not too worried about that. So you still have 2 actions left, and we want to get both of those for that victory. Oh, I forgot to put him. I haven't used him yet. Alright. So, the first action, she's going to go ahead and look at it. Ooh. Gain the clue and draw a card. Eureka. And she's going to go ahead and play Eureka for this. +1. Gets the last one. And she's going to go ahead and look at the top 3 cards because of Eureka. Where in my deduction? Yeah, we're going to have deduction on our turn. We need that. That's going to very be helpful. Very helpful. Alright, Tommy, you have no clues to do whatever. You can't even get clues. So, let's gain 1 resource and then use it to play Take Heart. Put some blessing tokens in there. He has 1 action left. And he's just going to draw a card. Yep, that works very well. Alright. Oh, as a group, I guess he could have spent Daisy Walker's clues too. Oh, okay. One Doom on the restricted access. Daisy gets a locked door. Test the location with the most clues. I just want to put it here because there's none clues. And then Tommy finds the Hunt and Horror. This Hunt and Horror is going to show up every so often. When the Hunter Horror enters play, attach the set aside Shadow Spawn, and then add 1 resource to it. So this is the only monster in this, and he's going to constantly get better. Alright. So he has +1 fight and +1 health, so he has 4 health. Alright. Tommy, let's go kick its butt. First we're going to exhaust Beat Cop. Put 1 damage on Beat Cop and 1 damage on Hunt and Horror. And then we're going to attack Hunt and Horror, and we're going to use Vicious Blow to hit him. Alright, so we have, alright, -1. So he's at 4. I am at 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we beat him, or we did 3 damage to him because the Vicious Blow does extra, so he was defeated, but he only goes to the Void, so we'll put him over there. And I will exhaust Dr. Francis Moore because we defeated an enemy to draw a card. And where do I? Oh, we got Becky. We're not going to need you right now, Becky. And we're going to go ahead and use these Tommy's rest of the 2 moves to add 2 more exhibit halls. Alright, Daisy's turn. Too bad I don't have any the Atlas yet. She's going to move 1, 2 to be in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. After a failed test, lose 1 action. She's going to go ahead and use Deduction. This goes up, and we're going to actually do this to increase our book. So get a +2, and we pass. So we got 2 clue tokens. And that's the end of that action because we moved 1, 2, grab 2. All right. Bam, bam. This goes up. This goes up. Gain cards. You get True Grit. And Daisy, you get Delve Too Deep. That's not bad. Okay. So, restricted access is going to break. From the shadows immune to human halls, the slither creature slithers forth and long serpentine propel black leathery wings. It's not in play. So, this guy's going to move back in. Does not have, but we're not going to put a thing on it. All right. Wonder where Harold Walstead is. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to meet him afterwards, but all right. So, Tommy, you're going to have to try to beat this guy. We'll put 1 damage on Beat Cop to do 1 damage on Hunt and Horror. We're going to hit him with a 45 automatic. We do not have Vicious Blow, so that sucks. +2. We definitely hit him. Yes, it's an autofill. -3. So yeah, we beat him. And that puts only 2 damage on him though. 1, 2. And then we're going to go ahead and do one more and hit him with just a regular punch. Instead, I don't want to use my automatic just yet. And use Darren, which gives us commit only to attack, which gives us a +3, +1. Yeah, he's definitely dead. And Darren gives us a card draw, survival knife. So boom, boom. He goes away again, and back to the void. All right. He has one more action, which he'll do to spend 2 of her resources to gain another exhibit hall, which is possibly the restricted hall we're looking for. We're not sure yet. That's the end of your turn. Oh, when we defeat an enemy, we draw a card. Did we draw a card? Yeah, we draw the survival knife, which costs 2 to play, so we'll do that later. Because that'll probably help us with him. We're losing all our bullets. We also have Becky too, so ain't too bad. Alright. Daisy, go ahead. We're going to get that thing. We're going to get +2 to our lore. +1. We got 1 clue. 2 clues. And then she's going to move for a last one over here. Yep. Too bad she doesn't have the atlas. That would be very helpful to move back to each of the other halls, but it is what it is. Alright. So, each one gets a resource. Resource. You get something worth fighting for. And Daisy, you get guts. 1 doom. When Hunter Hart enters play, which he did actually, shit, so he was supposed to have 2. So I would have to hit him again. So I do not get survival knife just yet. So what was my last move for Tommy? I think I just picked up a card because I really wasn't sure what else to do. I think that's what I did. Let's put all these back. And just hit them one more time. And we're going to use... Let me handle this. -1. So he would be at 5. Yeah, we beat him. And then we would draw a card, which would be True Grit, and then we draw a card at the end of the turn. Alright. So, did that. Daisy, you get chip. Discard 1 asset you control. Let's play Guts. -1. So we pass. And she gets to draw a card. St. Hubert's Key. And Tommy, you also get a chill. 1 asset I control. I could use my Take Heart and fail and just lose one of these guys, which I'll probably lose Beat Cop. And I will get 2 resources anyway. And I might need to, but he's a good way to... yeah, I probably want to do Francis Morgan because I want to do damage. And we're going to need to do damage because Hunting Horror is getting more powerful as the time goes on. So we'll play Take Heart. So I'm expecting to fail. 0. Yep, I failed. So back to Francis, we're going to lose you. And Take Heart, you make draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Rookie mistake. Discard each asset you control with damage. So Beat Cop's gone now. And I get 2 more resource. Lovely. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Alright, so our turn. Alright, so let's go have Tommy go first. I want to have him move up here. Restricted access. Four. And then when you enter the restricted hall, you find the curator of the museum clutching on an ornate statue of his, as it were a club. His suit is stained with blood, panic expression on his face. The security card you saw earlier lies in a pool of blood nearby. His intestines stone in a grotesque display. Your stomach turns, and you resist the urge to vomit. I tried to stop it, but... The curator says quietly, his voice quivering. Whoever did this is still nearby. Choose an investigator to take control of the set-aside Harold Walstead asset. Search the encounter deck to avoid and place it in the exhibit hall ready. So... Oh, so he goes... He's massive now, so... That's not good. And... We'll give him to Daisy. Alright, so... He only does 1 hit and 1 damage. Huh. Because of that, it's going to be a hard. If there are no clues, advance. Is that the last one? Yes, this is the last one. So as long as we get these 4 clues, we win. Alright, what do we want to do? Well, let's just try to kill this Hunt and Horror as best we can. I was ready for you, now I'm not. I'm going 5 against... I'm at even. I'm flat even. Becky. Do we want to use you, Becky? Survival knife? Survival knife gives me a +2. Gives me a +2 as well. I want to use my Becky, so we'll do this. We're up by, I forget how much we are, but we'll figure it out. -1. So we're at 1, but we're 4. We're at 5, and he's at 5. All right, so we beat him. We hit him for 2 damage. 1, 2. His health is 6. I have 1 more to do. I'm gonna shoot him again. 0. And that goes my automatic. Does 2 damage. Alright. Daisy, that horror is going to be really bad for you, so let's just get rid of your psychosis, because he's going to also hit me double the damage. We don't want that. Alright. So we only have 1 action left. And let's play St. Hubert's Key. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. He attacks me for 1 damage and 1 heart. We all gain 1 resource. 1. Tommy, you get Darren, which is definitely going to be helpful. Daisy, you get Shortcut, which is actually going to be somewhat helpful too as well. So, Daisy, you do not have a foot. I'm like thinking. Because he's going to hit all of us, but if I can... No, I can't evade because he has a huge evade now. Alright, so 1 Doom. Alright, so he hits me for 2. And then you get reveal random token. 0. So he takes 1 damage because that was a 0. It's not a positive number. Alright. One, 2. He's at 6 health. So we're going to play Becky. Which means he hits us for 1 for the ability. Maybe I should have... You know what? No, let's go back. Let's go back. I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but it's an idea. Daisy, you're going to move with us. Then Encyclopedia to increase his attack by 2, which means he attacks her for attack of opportunity. And then I'm not going to do anything else because holy crap. So we're going to not do any, lose the rest of our turns. What did I do with your... Okay, here they are. So, Tommy, now you spend to get Becky. Where did I put Becky? There we go. Oh, put these 2 on here. These hit 2 for 1. 1, back 1. Alright. We're going to play Darren. And use Becky to hit. +1. So that does 2 damage. 1, 2, and we gain a card because of Darren. Another survival knife. Which we'll use. -1. So he's at 7. I'm at 4, 6, 7. Oh, and plus the +2 because yeah. So we killed him. But last time he has 1 action left. And let's try to go ahead. She's going to help her perceive, to look at, to get the items, because at this point we need to get out of here. Skull, -1. Alright. So, he gets a clue. Oh, this is getting tough. If we don't get this, we're out. And I had 2 tell 2 deeps, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Alright, you get Guts, which will be helpful. Oh, Becky goes away. And Daisy, you get Esoteric Atlas, which you don't need right now. Alright, Doom. Oh, if it's not in play, okay, we need to play this Revelation, because that would basically bring back the Haunted Horror, and he gets that. All right. I want to have Tommy go first. So, Tommy will be at +2. Yeah, I should have put Halvard over here then. Jesus. Alright, how do we want to do this? I want to try to get that victory points. I'll get 5 victory points if I play both my Delve 2 Deeps, which I can't believe I'm even doing, but... Ugh. Slithering behind you, that scares me. I'll be basically drawing 4. You know, I think I'll actually be okay. Well, Tommy will be okay. He'll be almost dead. So we're going to play it. So let's play at least one. So she's going to go first, and she's going to increase his book by 2. She's going to play Delve 2 Deep. Everyone draws a card. This goes in the victory pile. Choose a thing you have. Plug it into your deck. Discard up to 3 cards. Have a copy of that card. Take 2 horror. 1, 2, 3. Deduction, and I could have used that deduction, but no way I was going to get anyway. Alright, Tommy. You get on the Veil. Does nothing. Does nothing because he's not in. Arcane Barrier. You can't move or out of the attached location. That's fine. That's okay. So that's 2. She'll play another 1 because she's an idiot. Curse Luck. She gets a -1. And reveal random token. -2. Take 1 damage. So Tommy's like, oh, please stop, Daisy. Alright, and then Daisy's gonna search, investigate. 0. So she gets it, and then this goes away. Oh, my Delve 2 Deep because of the victory pile. Alright. Now it's your turn, Tommy. You don't have anything to help you, but you're at 5. Let's draw a card. Overpowered. Not gonna help. So we have... Why do I did that? I should have just used all 3 instead of trying to draw a card because I was thinking, oh, something was gonna help me. It's not. -2, 3. He gets 1. Thank God for that encyclopedia. And for the game, -1. Woo! We did it. So, at long last, you find the locked case containing the Necronomicon. The tome, over 800 pages in length, is filled with all manner of macabre imagery, formulae, spells, prophecies, and descriptions of creatures from beyond the threshold of space. Without a doubt, this is a dangerous book, but its secrets could be very useful. It's too dangerous, we could destroy it, or it's too valuable, we have to keep it. So last time we did bad, and we lost the Necronomicon on the very next scenario, which is all downhill. But this time, like I said, we're gonna keep replaying until we get a better outcome. So we're gonna keep the Necronomicon. So Daisy, you now have a better version of the Necronomicon, which is really good because it basically gives her free resources every turn, which will work well with higher education. Alright. And we go to R2. Yeah. The Necronomicon is more than just a book, it is a tool. Within its pages is a wealth of information about the forces of the creatures you have encountered. Knowing how useful it could be in your endeavors, how could you possibly bring yourself to destroy it? Besides, as long as you keep the book safely in your possession, you will still be full in those who wish to use it for nefarious purposes. We took the book. Yeah, we added it. We add 1 Elder thing token to the bag because we took the book. And we investigator earns X. Yep. I thought we actually earned extra victory points for taking it. Oh well. Victory pile. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 victory points. All right. That was Miskatonic Museum scenario, and the next one hopefully will go much, much better the first time around. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.